Hi, this is Mark from Uber Rock TV, and third day of Hard Rock Hell, we've managed to survive, as of the two guys who are joining me today. Joe and Phil from Welcome Back Delta.
Hello.
Played last night. Unfortunately, we missed your set,
But
we heard brilliant reports about it.
So we were kind of sandwiched in between some really good acts as well.
Yeah,
so
that's the problem. There's a lot of clashes this year, a lot of nasty clashes.
But it was kind of, I mean, there was a hole in the middle. So actually when we started playing, there was a good amount of people there, but it wasn't, it hadn't been packed out yet. And then about 2-3 songs in, the other band stopped and suddenly there was a rush of people in and they were just all like, yeah! So it worked out really well. And we kept them, which is always a good sign. And they stayed even though the other band started again. So that's a good sign.
It's just impossible at a festival to catch every single band on the bill, you know. No matter how hard you try.
There's always going to be compromises. That's the only downside to a festival, really. Well, one like this, anyway.
Upside to it, of course, is it exposes you guys to new audiences that wouldn't have come across.
definitely, yeah. We've had a lot of good feedback from people, just even stopping us around. It's been nice. Like, hey, you guys are great. So, yeah, good to meet new fans as always. And
it's a good crowd as well. Just everybody seems up for it and out to party and stuff. I've not seen any issues whatsoever. It's just like everybody's just up for a laugh, up for getting out early, having early pints, seeing the early bands as well. Like a decent crowd for the early bands in a lot of festivals is rare, I would say. But like here, everybody seems up for it. I'm putting it down to sleeping in beds rather than tents.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, so staying on site and only having to walk out the front door. Being able to put the kettle on first thing in the morning.
We were saying hopefully it's the future of festivals. You know, you've got a bed, a little lounge to chill out in, have a cup of tea, and just have a shower. It's amazing. Up at 9 o'clock. Perfect. None of this dragging out of a fucking tent. Oh man. Paying £20 for a burrito and then just vomiting behind your tent.
We all know. So apart from playing Hard Rock Hell, what else is happening in the world of Welcome Back Delta at the moment?
We've got supporting Planet of Zeus again later on this year, and
they're a brilliant band. They're coming to our hometown of Belfast soon.
It's us supporting them again after we played with them when we played with Clutch as well, so it's nice to kind of see them again and hang out with them again because they're just really nice guys, really friendly guys and stuff. We're playing the Airborne After Show in Nottingham Rock City.
Yeah, it's in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Nice to play further up north as well, so that was good. And next year we got Giants of Rock in January, and the Free For All festivals in Cardiff and Bristol as well. So yeah, nice stuff lined up. Oh, and the Breaking Bands showcase as well next year. Yeah. So we played Breaking Bands Festival this year, so we're doing the showcase next year. So
things seem to be rolling, so we're looking for bigger festivals next year. So we've got a few things in the pipeline. So it's hoping, yeah, it should be a good year.
Yeah. You're from the Cotswolds.
Yeah.
Not well known for
no, it's not.
rock and roll. Where do you get your inspiration?
The hardcore Cotswolds.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from? When surrounded by all that beautiful scenery, and it's more of an urban.
Yeah, well, it's like for me musically, I grew up in the States. I spent about 3 years living out there, and sort of got into music when I was a kid out there, and so a lot of my influence comes from there. But although we live in the Cotswolds, like Phil's from Wales and Rob's from Wales.
And that's why I hate the drummer, Steve. Oh, fuck.
Hey, mate. Hey, hi.
Say his name when he does arrive.
It does.
This is Steve, drummer.
Hello.
Rob is the guitarist.
Morning.
Steve.
Hey,
We've made this really awkward for you.
Filming's in again.
Halfway through an interview and the rest of the band decide to arrive.
You alright? But yeah, we're kind of, because although we all live in a rough locality at the moment, we've all come from different parts all over. So our musical influence is swift from one place to the other, and it just kind of all comes together.
Well, we talked about some live shows and festivals coming up on the recording front.
Well, we've just finished our second album, and we've just been touring that basically to support that. We've started writing some new stuff, but we just want to get the second album out there as much as we can, and that's why we want to kind of push more festivals and more gigs next year, and hopefully chuck a tour in as well, and just kind of get people listening to that and used to that before we start throwing new stuff out.
Let's get a Belfast date on there.
Yeah.
Certainly, we'd put you in touch with a few promoters.
Let's go for it, yeah, that'd be good. It's lovely.
Brilliant. Well, our guys have just invited themselves to Uber Rock's hometown of Belfast.
Definitely.
If you want to find out more about the boys, check out the Facebook link that will be below this video. And having said that, this is Mark from Uber Rock, where we fight the forces of musical mediocrity with Welcome Back Delta. Keep her lit, keep her between the hedges.
All right.
Brilliant.